Hello YouTube, this is Quantem Fear and welcome to another one of my videos.
Okay.
This one I am malphite, and a 5 versus 5. This is for the first time ever. This is against other PC players. I do pretty good in this one, so I hope you enjoy it. So here we are in the beginning. I originally intend to go top, but then some guy says, "Hey, come, some go bottom with me." I'm like, "Sure, what the hell?" And stupidly, I go. You know, I'm the only one at the top. So at least that lane pretty well wide open. Someone luckily covers for me. Don't do that, by the way. If someone, if someone says, "Hey," make sure to communicate that someone else needs to go up top. But I spend, I think, the whole match at the bottom. With Alistair. There. We spend most of it taking on Master Yi here, who actually should not have been down here on his own. Master Yi, from what I understand, is considered a carry class, along with everything else, meaning that he really doesn't come into his own until he's much higher level. So him coming down constantly to talk to us, or to fight us, especially considering that it's Alistair and malphite, is really just a testament to suicidalness. This match on my team, we actually have a fairly heavy-hitted oriented one. We have Alistair and me, the malphite, at the bottom, and then we have Kylie, who I think, I'm not sure where she floats around, but every one of them is typically a high armor, high hit point class. So right then and there, you know that you're gonna have some pretty big issues dealing with the amount of hit points. So here we go, Mr. Master again, zipping around like he is what to do. I let him go that time because I just don't have the chase down ability at this point to catch him. I'm not malphite is not fast. He does have a few abilities that will slow people down, or he can jump on them, but they weren't ready, so I just let him go. At this point, he's just concentrating more on taking out minions. At least that's what I'm doing anyway. If you're wondering what, I don't think I do it here, but what I would really recommend is at first you take a point in all 3 of his QWE abilities, just one point each, and then concentrate on his Q and E ability. His W1 is enhances his ability to fight, which is less useful than, in my opinion, than the one that slows people down, and the seismic slam, which causes damage to everybody around you. So here comes Master Yi again, and he's going after Alistair. I help out a little bit, but then we're both damaged, so we kind of pack up because we see the next wave of minions coming through. That is not Alistair's normal skin, by the way. That guy bought that. I believe that is his golden skin. I use malphite enough. I might end up buying one of his other ones, and I'm not sure which one at this point. Maybe the Obsidian one. It's pretty cool looking. Yi again. He does a good job bouncing around. I mean, none of us kill anybody, but he definitely keeps trying to pull us into the turret, which is pretty much which is a real smart thing for him to do. He tries to pull us into the turret so that so it damages us, and he doesn't have to take so much the brunt of our attacks.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Minion's going for it. He gets in. There we go. Alistair and I continue to try to maneuver and pummel as best we can. Alistair goes down. Master Yi's on top of me, and I'm trying to get away. But Master Yi is much faster, and he gets me. That was a miss. What I do there is I actually use a teleport ability. So when I pop back up after my res, I just teleport to the nearest minion, which is very handy. It also works on wards and towers. So I was able to get right back into the fight. Extremely useful. At only a 4-minute cooldown.
Okay.
Of course, all the sorcerer abilities are really useful. So here, guys. Again, malphite, concentrating on the opening swats, trying to get as many of the last strikes as I can, get the money, get the experience. I find that malphite really starts going well when he gets his after a couple levels, he gets his seismic slam down, and he can start just destroying multiple groups of minions at once. Just about to hit level 6, in which case I get my ultimate. I don't know the name of it, but it's super useful. I use it right here, because as soon as I see it, I'm like, okay, now I can really catch up with this guy and finish him off. Alistair's up there. I go and slam and knocks him up, and then I just hit him with a Wheel of Death, which is my Q ability. Basically, I chuck a stone wheel at him, and I prepare to teleport. So after teleporting, I get back into the fight. I take out these guys here. Minions, by the way, they do more damage to turrets. They get a 50% damage bonus, but they get like a 50% damage reduction to taking out champions. That's why you can take it's easier. They can't damage play as much as. There's Master Yi again. We're trying to take him out. Alistair hits him with a stun. He pulls back into the tower, and Alistair and I really try to. I guess malphite's tougher than Alistair, so I really, try to swat as many guys as I can before the tower sees me, which it just did. My ultimate is up, so usually, unless there's a big group of bad guys or minions, I usually save it to catch champions. And here's where W is useful, or where basically it increases your attack speed and your attacking for a little bit. Very handy. And I'm hurt, so I teleport back to my base to heal up, and then get myself back into the fight. There's Master Yi right there. I have apparently already used my ultimate, so I cannot use it again. Taking out the minions. Again, two tough guys like Alistair and malphite are really difficult to take for opponents to deal with, especially with a carrier like the Master there. And he's pretty much the only one that we see all match, in all honesty. Well, we do see one that plays like a musical instrument. I don't remember her name. She floats around a bit, and she's supposed to be pretty good, but that's pretty much all we see. I actually got to the point where I was wondering if they had suffered from a couple of people who disconnected and didn't come back. No, it's so. Alistair goes after, and I go down. Tower saw me, killed me.
Yes.
This was a pretty short game. It's only like 20 minutes. Which for, at least the games I've played, is about half as long as any I've ever seen. Of course, it could have been this was a PvP game. Again, this is my first PvP game. Well, at least first 5 versus 5. I have done a 1 versus 1. I actually did 2 of them. I actually beat the guy. I was really surprised. But he wanted to play, and I was like, sure, what the hell. I knew I was going to lose, but I ended up winning. So again, just taking out the various minions, going for the turret, of course, after. And we take down the turret. And then I use Ignite on a minion, which I find Ignite useful just because I know it lets me really just smash a minion right off the bat, an easy kill. Also helps against Anna's teddy bear thing there.
Rampage.
I think at this point Alistair actually went off on to some other place because he doesn't come back for a little bit. So again, there I am whapping on Master Wu. He starts running, and I get him. Alucard Spirit is his name. It must have been pretty frustrating. Every time he came in, I was able to deal with him.
Going.
Of course, since I had this good of a game my first time, any other for the next 4 or 5 times, I'm probably going to really be awful. We'll see. So again, going after the turret. Do little. Here comes Quantem Fear. Jump on him with my ultimate. And I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure I died here. I'm like I was the only one really, and the tower saw me, so it was time to deal with it. Here I use teleport again to go from my starting area back to where I was, so I'm immediately into the fight. A extremely handy ability. I'm pretty sure Alistair appreciated me just showing up like that. And we take on this turret. From there to the restrictor.
Has been slain.
And there she is. I have my ultimate, so I hit her a couple times there. She tries her silence, but being basically rock, it doesn't mean much. I can still hit you with my fist. I just chase after, get in front of her when she tries to run to punch her a few more times. And then just continue back working on this thing. I like to make sure to position myself, you know, basically behind everybody, behind where the bad guys will come. That way they don't have to come right. They don't come right up at me. Gives me time to react. So that's done. We've got super minions now, and I am off trying to. There he is again. See what I can do about that. Again, trying to work my way around. There's Sonya and Mr. Yi again. I don't think at this point I can take on both of them, so I take on one, and the other one goes to support, and I try to beat feet out of there. Alistair's right on my heels, and being a little silly, I decide to try to slow them down. They take him out right there, and I start running. Hopefully, I was hoping that the minions would really take him out. Problem is, I take out Lord, and then he shows up, the monkey, to kill me. And that's pretty much it. Here is the final bit. I charge back up the middle, take on the bad guys, and we finish up the Nexus. Hope you enjoyed this. Hit the like button if you did. Comment. Let me know how you can improve, and I'll talk to you guys later.